the rough bump. We will be using a Quasar or Kingmaker on this qualifying round practice hole. So let's see what we got here. Got the Titan in here. Let me change out real quick to a Quasar. Actually, we're going to go with a Navigator. Let's see, can we go with the rough bump? No, we cannot go with the rough bump. So we're going to go with a 3 backspin here on this shot. And we're just going to line our shot up here with the hole. We're going to adjust for our, we're going to go about 5 rings adjustment on this, a little bit extra for the wind. Get it great to the left, but we should be okay. And had a really good length on that one, so the 3 rings of backspin was definitely the right adjustment to make. A little bit of a lag got us right there on the shot. A perfect ball might have had us the hole-in-one. So definitely really like those adjustments. I did add about a half of ring extra for the wind. So I went right about almost 6 rings for that one, and got pretty close. Had definitely the right distance. We were pin high. So 3 bars of backspin, add a 10% adjustment for the wind on this one, and line it up, and give yourself a really good chance at getting the 8th. And that was the pro hole number 1 of the Origin Links tournament, and we'll see you all on hole number 2. Hey y'all, what's up? This is Jesse Both, the 19th hole, and we're here to play hole number 2 for the Origin Links tournament. This is par 5. We'll be using my Thor level 3 and a Hammerhead 4 on this one. Hammerhead 4 has 170 yards of power, so definitely a usable club. We got 6.2. We're going to go with the Kingmaker here. And full top for right spin here. We do like to aim our shot right about up. We want to hit right about up in here. So all we're going to do here is adjust a little bit for the wind. About right there. And we're going to put a little bit of extra power on it and just a little bit of curl. Hit it great to the left, but that's okay. The curl should take care of that for sure. And there you go. Not much to the drive. The most basic thing I like to tell people is to don't try to do too much. You know, it only required a little bit of overpower because it was the Thor 3. With an extra mile right there, I probably don't even need to overpower it at all. I do try to aim my shot a little bit to the left and give myself a little bit of room to the right side just in case I do hit a great right ball. And you don't want to aim too far on that little first fairway because you are playing downhill. So I like to play at least 2 bars of forgiveness, 2 rings of forgiveness on the drive. So here you see our second shot here. You know, you don't want to, make sure you don't curl it. If you curl it, you'll hit these trees. So I like to just hit this right about right here. We will play this shot here. 1 bar of topspin is all we need here. And we're going to play a little bit farther over here to the left. We want that second bounce to hit right about there. And we're going to adjust this one about 3-4 rings down. Okay. And that's going to be okay. Can't do any curl here because of that tree. And hopefully we hit the fairway. We do. This one should be all good. This should be good right here. Really close. So, basically it's a very simple shot. Once again, much like I said on the drive, don't try to do too much. Don't add any curl. If you add curl, you have a really good chance of hitting that tree. Disastrous. 1 bar top spin, right spin as much as you feel comfortable with. I didn't need to do that much right spin. I just did it to play it a little bit more aggressively. And as you saw, with an accurate club, you still can hit great shots and still be really close to the hole. That's the good thing about using like the hammerhead or the sniper. You can afford to hit a great shot and still, basically land where you want to land. The biggest key on that is that second bounce. You want it to hit on, that fairway section, because that does kind of help slow the ball down a little bit. So that's how you play hole number 2, which is a par 5, and a hole that I feel like you really got to make sure you get the eagle. Don't play it overly too aggressive, go in for that albatross and mess up your eagle chance. So on the drive, make sure to play the extra wind for the downhill shot. Try to give yourself a little bit of extra room on that right side, just in case you hit a great right, because you don't want to go into that rough. Full top, and as much right spin as you can use, and a little bit of curl on the drive, and that'll get you the eagle. So good luck to you all, and see you on the next hole. Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Jesse Both from the 19th hole, and we're going to play hole number 3 of the Origin Links tournament. We will be using my Apocalypse level 3 on this hole, and be playing the shot from the right side. And we're going to watch Matt go first. I will be using a Titan ball most likely on this hole for the extra wind power. And we will be using full top spin and 2 bars of left spin on this shot. We will be trying to jump the creek and roll at least to the fringe, or maybe even on the green for an easy eagle. If you do go left, make sure to play for the downhill shot a little bit extra, so that you don't do what my opponent did right there and land long. So here we go. We got 6.8 miles per hour, which is about 3.5 rings extra. So full top and 3, 2. We're gonna go 2 left, and we do want to hit up. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna land about there. A little bit extra overpower will take us up a little bit farther. We will not be playing any kind of curl with this shot. Because we have the natural wind taking this ball from right to left, and as long as we hit the rough, we should roll through, and we do. And basically that's all you got to do on this hole. I do go a little bit long, so I can make an adjustment to my notes there, saying I don't need quite as much overpower as I used right there. The first time attempting this shot, though, early in the week, it's kind of better to be safe than sorry. So I always adjust extra and then back off my adjustments from there. I knew, that I probably wouldn't go short, but I knew I wasn't going to go overly long with that shot. But from now, I know that I can go a little bit less on the overpower using the Titan ball. You can use a Kingmaker ball on this hole as well. But I do like to use the wind to my advantage, and a right to left tailwind is very useful. As you saw, I did not have to use any curl, which is just one less thing you have to worry about when taking your shot. So. And there we go. And there's the easy eagle on hole number 3. If you have a level 7 extra mile, you can use your level 7 extra mile. I would usually use a level 4 Thor. Probably need a little bit of extra overpower on the Thor. Or like I used my level 3 Apocalypse and got the eagle. So hopefully that helps you all out on this hole. I do want to point out, though, if you do go to the left, I'm going to say this again, it is a downhill shot, so make sure you do give yourself a little bit of extra room on that skip shot over the rough and the bunker. You don't want to do what my opponent did and land in the rough bunker. So anyways, good luck to you all in your tournament and playing hole number 3. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Jesse Both from the 19th hole. We're here to play hole number 4. We will be approaching this one with a sniper and kingmaker and going for the rough bump. The plan on this hole is to use somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2 bars of topspin. And we'll see what kind of wind we have here. Let's see, we have 6.0 tailwind. Alright, so we probably won't have to use as much topspin here since we do have a right to left tailwind. I'm going to guess somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.5 to 1.75. I will play that adjustment kind of depending on what we see for the ball guide. I do have my sniper, so I have a really good ball guide. So let's see what Michael does. Michael's going for the skip shot here. And he's going to have a putt for birdie. But for the pro, I would definitely recommend the rough bump. So let's see what we got here. We got plenty of distance. Let's see, I'm going to put my navigator in and see what that does. Alright, we still got the ability to do it with the navigator, so we're going to go with the navigator. Looks like we're going to go 1.5 here. The edge of that blue line right there. We got 6 and 7. We're going to go 7 bars here. We went 7 rings. We added a 10% there on the adjustment. And a little bit too much on the adjustment there. So I think with that shot, using the navigator, we're just going to play that one straight up. We're not going to add the 10%. So I think with that less 10%, it would have been a lot closer of a shot. So anyways, hole number 4, we're still going to get the birdie, which is okay. But I don't think I'm going to play the 10% on that shot. Either that or use a kingmaker, which will cut down on the wind some. So anyways, you know, that's how you do it in qualifying. You practice things out, and you make adjustments. So there you all go. Hole number 4. Good luck. All right, y'all, we're back. Hole number 5 of the Origin Links tournament. I'm playing this one with the Thor 3 and the Hammerhead. For the second shot, you know, a safe choice is the big dog if you have a little higher level sniper or a Hammerhead like I have. Definitely is a choice. For the first shot here, I'm going with Thor 3. And we're going to go with Quasar here on the opening qualification, I think. Or with this kind of wind, we're probably just going to go ahead and switch to the Kingmaker. 9.5 tailwind. What they're trying to do is they're trying to trick you. They're trying to trick you into hitting your ball deep and into that rough. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using some backspin on the drive. Okay. Yes, we're going to be using some backspin. And that will not work. I thought maybe he was showing us a new pathway, but he wasn't. So we're going to go ahead and use the Kingmaker on this shot here. And we're going to go 1 backspin here and 3 right spin. If we can ever get our ball over here, we can take the shot. So, we're going to use all of our right side spin. All we want to do is get the ball right over the edge of that lip. So we're going to play our shot right there. And just play it. Let the wind take it from left to right. We're not going to use any kind of curl. But we do want to make sure you have that back spin on this shot, because if you don't, you're going to roll down that hill and into the rough. So one back spin. We're going full right spin. And I'm not using any curl. And I just aim the edge of that ball guide over the edge of that rough past that bunker with the wind. As you see, I did not adjust for any wind on that shot. I just hit a plain regular shot and let the wind do its thing. So for our second shot, we're going to have the hammerhead. We're going to go one top, I think, in full right. That's the plan right now. And that may change once we get to the shot. Let's see. But really what we want to do is we just want to hop the ball right over the front edge of the bunker. Roll it to the top of the green and down. Okay? So much like you see right here already. So full right, one top spin. And I like the way that looks right there. Okay? We are going to pull this back about 3.5 rings. Okay. And we're going to put some curl on this shot. Hit it great to the right, but we'll be okay with this accurate club. And that should roll onto the green. Whoa, barely made it onto the green right there. That was weird. That was like the ball hit a sticky pad or something. Okay. We'll still be sitting nicely for a very manageable eagle putt. But that was quite odd. I've never seen the ball hit and kind of like almost stick like it did. So anyway, something to keep in mind for next time. I did go with 1 bar top spin, and usually that's the meal ticket for this hole. Maybe you just hit a bad bounce or something. I don't know. So we're going to stick with that adjustment. Full right, 1 bar top spin. Maybe not as much curl next time. Good shot right there by my opponent. Almost sunk it. That would have been a nice eagle save. So we're going to have our putt here for the eagle. And as long as we make it, hit it perfect, the ball's going in. So we got our eagle still. And that's basically how you're going to play hole number 5. So good luck to you all. For that second shot, you could use a big dog or a sniper. If you have a sniper with at least 170 in yardage, you could use a guardian because you only need 1 bar of top spin, and the guardian will give you that. So you have a lot of different options to use for that second shot. I would recommend making sure you do have a club that you know is going to get you to the green, even if you are a little bit short on your drive. So kind of keep that in mind. Even the Viper may be a thought. You just want something with you know, a little bit of option to curl and some power if you decide to go that route. So anyway, good luck to you all, and that was hole number 5 of the Origin Links tournament. Hey y'all, what's up? Hole number 6 of the Origin Links tournament. Here we go. We're going to be going at this one with an extra mile 6 and a Titan ball, and we're going to be doing the shot over the bunkers for the rough bump. My quarterback isn't quite as high as I would like it to be to go for the skip shot with the quarterback. It is only a level 5 or something like that, and it doesn't quite have the top spin that I would like it to have to try the skip shot. So we're going to go with the rough bump with the quarterback with the extra mile. And we're going to be looking at probably about 2 to 3 bars of topspin on this bump. So I go first, of course. And actually, you know what? We are going to go with the... we're going to go with this shot here. So I like 2 rings of adjustment here. I mean, right on the edge of the blue. And we're going to go 2, 4, 6, a little bit there, past there. We hit that one perfect. And that one should be good. So as you see what I did there, I gave myself 3 rings to start, just because of the downhill shot nature. And then I did full top spin and a couple rings of a couple bars of right spin. If I had to do it again with that same method in the Titan ball, I would probably adjust, 1 less bar of topspin on the drive, but stick with everything else the same. If you are using the quarterback and doing that same shot, I would definitely suggest the full topspin for that, but with the extra mile, level 6 that I used, you can go 1 less bar of topspin, and I think you'll be okay. We're still okay here with this chip, but we got really close to that rough line. So, but anyways, that's in the past. This is the future. This is the present. That's an eagle, and that's how you play this hole to get the eagle. So anyways, good luck to you all in your tournament, and hopefully this hole guide helped you out a little bit. Good luck. All right, y'all, hole number 7 of the Origin Links. This is par 3. I've got the quarterback and I've got the sniper in here. We're going to go with the katana ball, and we're going to see what we got here before we decide what we're going to do. Most likely going to be using the quarterback. With a headwind, we're definitely going to be using the quarterback here. And we are going to be trying to... Alright, like that right there. Okay. And we're going to adjust this one. We got 5 and just a little bit less than 6 for the downhill shot. Hit that one perfect. Let's see what this one does here. And not too bad right there. Definitely see a lot of potential there with that shot. Really like the rough bump with the quarterback there. We'll have to go back and look at the shot, dissect it a little bit more, and see if we can make some adjustments to it to improve for the opening round. As you see, my opponent here is going to go with the skip shot here, and has the quarterback here at min with the navigator. So that's quite interesting to see. And if it works out well here, this might be a really good shot to go with. As you can see, he's got a pretty good ball guide on that shot, and looks like a really good chance to maybe hold this one out. So let's see how it goes. Now he hits it to the right. Basically on this shot, what you want to do is you want your second hop to hit the fairway like his did right there. And actually, that shot has a lot of promise to it, because with a headwind, we are adjusting back towards the hole, which is good. With a tailwind, that shot would not be possible, probably, because then you would be adjusting the opposite way. But with a headwind right there, looks like you're going to be able to have your choice if you want to go with the bump shot like I took, or the skip shot like my opponent took. Just make sure with that skip shot you are hitting your second bounce on the fairway, and definitely something I'm going to look into and maybe try out on some of my other pro accounts. So anyways, y'all, thank you all for joining me on this hole tutorial for hole number 7, par 3 of the Origin Links tournament. So good luck to y'all in your qualification round. Y'all have a good day. All right, y'all, hole number 8 of the Origin Links tournament. Let's see what kind of wind we get here. You can play it up short, or we may try to go for it and jump the water. I do have my Apocalypse 3 here for this hole. So let's see what we get here. Okay, Runt's going first, and we have a right to left tailwind. So this is definitely a very favorable wind to make the shot across the water. So we are going to go with the Apocalypse, and we are definitely going to try to skip the shot right here. Alright. So it should be kind of an interesting shot. I've never really tried it before in tournament. I've always just kind of laid it up. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing 15 rings of adjustment plus wind for this shot with the Apocalypse 3. So let's see what we got here. So 6.3. Okay. 5, 10, 15. So we'll see how this goes. And there's the hook. And I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. A little bit too far. Okay. So we don't need quite the full amount of left spin on the shot. Full top spin and maybe just straight spin on that shot. I don't know. No spin at all. We'll have to kind of tinker around with that a little bit. But with a right to left tailwind, you definitely gonna have the possibility to make that shot. You know, with Apocalypse 3, 2, probably a Thor 4, Extra Mile 7 or 8. I would say all of those clubs will make that shot. Especially, you know, you saw I used the Titan ball. If you have any better balls than that, and just, pull out a special ball, you'll definitely be able to make that shot. So that definitely changes this tournament around. It makes this definitely an eagle hole. So let's see here if we can make. Oh man, we're reconnecting. That's not good. Hopefully, okay, here we go. So let's see if we can make our shot here. We do have the rapier. And reconnecting again. Come on now. That's ridiculous. Okay. Hit that one perfect, and this don't look like it's going in, but it is. Oh man, too much power. Well, that's what I get. But anyways, y'all are able to see that the slice or the curl shot does work on this hole, and it's definitely very possible. So that is definitely what we will be striving for on all of my my pro accounts for sure. Not yet sure on expert. Kind of hoping in a little small way they don't make this shot possible in expert, just to kind of make it a little more interesting. But we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, that's hole number 8, and y'all get out there and practice it. It's going to be one of them eagle holes. Have a good one. Alright, y'all, we got hole number 9 here, our final hole of this initial walkthrough of the Origin Links tournament. We had some pretty good information here on this first 9 holes. A few little, hiccups here and there. We had that missed chip on 8. I was really just surprised to get the ball where I got it. We definitely make some adjustments to that shot. Alright, so right here, what you want to do is, I'm not going to go full, I'm going to go 3 top, okay? All I really want to do is about 3.5, so I just want to kind of get this ball over. We're going to go full top spin, left spin. And we're going to go a little bit of power, not much. Hit that one perfect, so we're going to let the wind do its work. Hopefully we'll get the jump here. Jump, 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 jump. Yes, perfect. I played that one a little bit riskier, but I did do that on purpose. And it's all about getting that it's about getting that hop over the sand pit. As you saw, I did not really adjust any for the wind because I did play into account the wind. As you saw when I first initially set up my shot, I pulled my circle forward about 3.5 rings, and that right there told me where the ball was going to land with just using the wind and regular power. So from that I knew I needed to add a little bit extra, which is why I put a little bit of extra power on my shot, and then a little bit of curl. But for the most part, with a right to left tailwind, you can just let the wind do the work for you. And that's a nice shot there by my opponent. So now we're both set up, depending on what club he brought, to go for the green in 2. So let's see here. We got a 7.4. So we're going to go with a little bit of top spin actually here. Go 3 top here. Alright, and we're going to put a little bit of curl and a little bit of power on that shot. And hopefully we can hit it perfectly. Oh, missed it. It's a tough shot right there. So we're going to have to work on that one a little bit more. I do not foresee a lot of people having that shot down, but definitely a shot that it would be nice to get down for the weekend round, because if you can learn that shot and have it perfectly figured out, you definitely will have a great chance of getting the medal for sure. If you have an upper level club with a little bit more accuracy, it's definitely probably a better choice than the club I had. So definitely keep that in mind. This one might be really nice. Nope, short. So even with level 9 sniper, we did not have enough. So at least we do have a chance here at the chip in. So definitely bring the Malibu for this shot. And we're gonna backspin and go straight at the hole. Hit that one perfect. And did we get it? Boom, eagle. A blind shot. So that's how you play that hole, get the eagle. At the very minimum, put yourself up there around the green. I would prefer the bunker. But even if you do want to lay up and try for the chip in that way, give yourself a chance at the eagle. We'll have to, mess around a little bit with the clubs. This may be a good hole to bring the Guardian with a couple bars of backspin. But we'll have to kind of just test it out and see. So anyways, good luck to you all on this tough par 5. Definitely a hole where getting an eagle should not be looked at as a failure. Getting a birdie every time is pretty much par for the course here on this hole. If you can manage to get an eagle or figure out a way to get one consistently, in my opinion, you're probably definitely gaining a stroke on the field, most of the field. So anyways, good luck to you all in your qualification round, and hopefully these holes have helped you all out a little bit. And we'll take that -14, and not too bad for the first time through the course. So y'all have a good day.